If you've been searching for an unmatched dining experience that blends the modern atmosphere of city dining with the smoky flavors of the countryside, then now is the ideal time to try Cunningham's in Towson. They have a great deal for Baltimore County Restaurant Week, and joining me now is Chef Jay Rolfing. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, I'm a big fan, so of course we'll have you here. Tell us a little bit about Cunningham's for people who have not been there yet.
So Cunningham's is a seasonal American grill. It's located right in the heart of Towson.
Yes.
It is, we're named after our farm, our autonomous farm up in Cockeysville.
Oh.
It's called Cunningham Farms, and that's,
That I didn't know.
yeah, so we raise our own pork and lamb, and we also do tons of vegetables in the summertime.
So all that food that we're eating there is coming from the farm, or most of it?
As much as we can source, we do.
Yeah, because your menu, I mean, you got to source it elsewhere too. Your menu is huge, and it's huge for Baltimore County Restaurant Week too. Tell us what you're going to be serving up.
So for this year's Winter Restaurant Week, we're really excited because it's coinciding with our winter menu change. So we're going to be spotlighting lots of stuff that's new, along with some things we call the Cunningham Classics. We have a shrimp grits dish that's right there in front of us.
Oh, wow.
The way we make this is we make a great sauce that's infused with a smoked sausage that we make from our own pork.
Yes.
Because we have a butcher shop in Moncton that we do all of our charcuterie.
Okay.
So every little nuance and detail in this dish comes from us. It's really awesome.
Oh, wow. And those grits are really, it's a creamier.
Super creamy grits.
Yeah.
A lot of places, you know, when I go down south, I see, oh man, these grits are really creamy, really rich, and that's the idea. So we want this dish to be decadent.
My mom is from Alabama, so I pay attention. I'm like, shrimp and grits, let me check out your grits. All right, they're good.
Awesome. Then we have our crab cake, one of those staples in Baltimore. You have to have a crab cake. We do ours with some pickled peppers and tomatoes, a homemade remoulade sauce, and nice crispy French fries.
Okay.
And over here we have Brussels sprouts, which I know you're a big fan of.
I'm a huge fan of, and let me tell you, I took one look at these Brussels sprouts and I'm like, finally people are doing it right. Because sometimes they do too much. They put the sauce all over it, or they do too little. Tell me how you made yours.
So ours, we fry nice and crispy. We toss in a simple vinaigrette and a little bit of sea salt, and we serve them with what we call our kimchi aioli. It's made with some Korean chili paste, some maple, all these great, awesome Korean flavors in there.
I'm definitely a Brussels sprout connoisseur, and I can vouch for these. They're really, really good. Awesome. All right, so what are you making for us today?
So today I'm going to finish up one of our real popular dishes this winter. It's a buckwheat potato gnocchi with wild mushrooms and butter. The buckwheat's a great addition because it's gluten-free, and a lot of guests are really watching that.
Yes.
So what I was going to do is just warm it up. It's really simple. It's one of these dishes that are rustic, but packs lots of flavor because of the earthiness of the mushrooms, and then Parmesan cheese and rosemary, all those deep flavors. And
so hearty, vegetarian,
and gluten-free.
I mean, gluten-free.
So this is where you get all of those wonderful things at the same time. The cool thing about Restaurant Week is guests that might not have been to the restaurant before, they can come in and they can get a 3-course tasting menu for $35 at Cunningham.
I love that. That's what I was going to ask you. So it's 3 courses. You got your appetizer, your main event, the entree, and then what, a dessert? Then
a wonderful dessert. We have a wonderful pastry chef, Amanda Lotz, who's been working weeks on coming up with some of these wonderful dishes. One of them is going to be a play on an opera cake, which is a very traditional cake, but we're calling it a rock opera cake, and we're putting some rock candy in there for crunch. And so it's a cool play on words, and it also makes it fun and unique for the
Cunningham's is so much fun. You always have, you know, the great staples and trying out something new. Baltimore Restaurant Week is happening now through February 2nd. Just go to BaltimoreCountyRestaurantWeek.com. Check out all of the 60+ restaurants participating and their menus. Thank you so much for being here.
A pleasure to be here.
And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.